One night, the entire world suddenly went silent. Phones stopped working, television screens turned black, and satellites froze in space. In military control rooms around the world, radars began to glitch. Officers stared at their screens, confused and afraid. Then, above the Pacific Ocean, a massive alien spaceship appeared. It was larger than a city and glowed like a second moon. In the middle of the ocean, a secret island base became active. Helicopters arrived one by one under the dark, stormy sky. Donald Trump stepped out first, wearing a dark suit and red tie. He looked at the sky and said, "So, this is the emergency?" Benjamin Netanyahu arrived next, silent and serious. He looked at the spaceship and said, "Whatever this is, it did not come here by accident." Then the Prime Minister of China arrived, calm and quiet. He watched the glowing ship and said, "If they wanted war, we would already be gone." Finally, the Prime Minister of Japan arrived. He looked up with fear and curiosity and whispered, "Then why are they here?" The four leaders were taken into a hidden glass room beneath the island. Above them, the alien ship floated silently over the transparent ceiling. Trump looked around the room and said, "An alien summit? I've been in strange meetings, but this one is different." Suddenly, a blue beam of light came down from the spaceship. The whole room became cold, and everyone stepped back. Inside the light, a tall alien slowly appeared. Its eyes were glowing white, and then its hand was a crystal shaped like Earth. The alien looked at the four leaders and said, "We did not come to rule your planet. We came because Earth is close to destroying itself." The alien placed the crystal on the table. Blue energy spread through the room, and a giant hologram appeared around them. The leaders saw a dark future. Cities were burning, oceans were rising, missiles were flying, and people were running in fear. For the first time, no one spoke. Donald Trump's confidence faded. Netanyahu looked serious. China's prime minister stayed silent, and Japan's prime minister looked shocked. Then the vision changed. They saw clean cities, peaceful skies, children playing safely, and technology helping people instead of controlling them. The alien said, "Both futures are possible. Destruction is a choice. Peace is also a choice." Four glowing doors appeared around the room. One showed power, one showed fear, one showed pride, and one showed wisdom. The alien said, "Every leader must choose what humanity values most. Power can control people, fear can silence them, pride can divide them, but wisdom can save them." Trump looked at the door of power and stepped back. He said, "Power means nothing if there is no world left." Netanyahu looked at the door of fear and said, "Fear may protect people for a moment, but it cannot build a future." The Prime Minister of China looked at the door of pride and said, "Pride can build nations, but too much pride can destroy humanity." The Prime Minister of Japan walked toward the door of wisdom. He placed his hand on it, and the room filled with white and blue light. The alien looked at them and said, "For the first time, you have chosen not as rulers, but as humans." Trump asked, "Does this mean Earth is safe now?" The alien replied, "No, it means Earth still has a chance." The spaceship began to rise above the ocean. The alien slowly faded back into blue light. Before disappearing, it gave one final warning. The greatest danger to Earth is not aliens, weapons, or machines. The greatest danger is when humans become powerful without becoming wise. The sky became normal again. The world's signals returned, and no one knew what happened on that island. But the four leaders never forgot that night. They had seen the future, and they knew the truth. The future was not written in the stars. It was written by human choices. The biggest war is not between nations. The biggest war is between human ego and human wisdom.